back to Scotty'sTech.info. I'm Scotty with my co-host Cletus. And back in July of 2018, I made a video called 5G is just the tip of the iceberg. And in that video, I talked about some studies that have been done about the negative health effects of upcoming 5G systems, 5G wireless, including the fact that the sweat glands in your skin act as helical antennae for 5G millimeter wave frequencies. And I also talked about some other studies involving Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, 2G, 3G, 4G, and how all these microwave frequency radio waves are basically negatively impacting our health. They're having an effect on people, plants, insects, all kinds of stuff. To be perfectly blunt, I never really expected that video to be as popular as it was, for the simple reason that there are a lot of things going on in the world. Political divisions, social divisions, even divisions between men and women, for crying out loud. So it kind of seemed to me like not enough people would really care about the evils of 5G, and probably they would just continue to roll it out, and that would be that. But I felt like, well, I should at least say something about it, because it is something that concerns me. It's concerned me for a long time. As regular viewers know, I am not a fan of various wireless technologies because there are all these studies showing that it's probably not very good for us. And it's kind of like asbestos, you know. Everybody was like, at first, oh no, it's okay. Then all of a sudden it's like, oh my god, it causes cancer, get rid of all of it. But of course you get rid of all of the asbestos after it's everywhere, you know, which is not really a very productive way of doing things. So, to my surprise, so far this year, there have actually been quite a few developments that have given me some hope. So I want to talk about a few of the recent developments, and also a particular petition that I found. So to start off here, there is an article on BrusselsTimes.com entitled "Radiation Concerns Halt Brussels 5G Development for Now." And this was released on April 1st of 2019. And the article says, plans for a pilot project to provide high-speed 5G wireless internet in Brussels have been halted due to fears for the health of citizens, according to reports. In July, the government concluded an agreement with 3 telecom operators to relax the strict radiation standards in Brussels. But according to the region, it is now impossible to estimate the radiation from the antennas required for the service. And Environment Minister Céline Frémaux says, quote, "I cannot welcome such technology if the radiation standards, which must protect the citizens, are not respected, 5G or not. The people of Brussels are not guinea pigs whose health I can sell at a profit. We cannot leave anything to doubt." You rock. It's worth keeping in mind here that different countries have different wireless standards, and by that I mean for the protection of people's health. Power levels in the US, for example, are allowed to be 6 times higher than they are in Belgium. So Belgium's rules are already actually far more strict than in most other places. So I guess it's not terribly surprising that they have sort of put a moratorium on 5G deployment for the time being. But I read that article, and I actually kind of fell off my chair, because I never expected that sort of thing to happen. And it's very difficult for that sort of thing to happen for essentially a city or a region to decide, no, I don't want 5G, especially in the United States, as we'll see shortly. So that was the first article that gave me a little bit of hope. Now then, someone actually sent to me a particular petition, an online petition, which you can find at 5gspaceappeal.org. And it's just called International Appeal, Stop 5G on Earth and in Space. So this petition was initially released in September 2018, which was a few months after I released my 5G is the tip of the iceberg video, 2 months after, in fact. And so far the petition, as of the end of April, it has more than 83,000 people have signed it. We need to get that number a little bit higher. As for the actual petition, you can go to 5gspaceappeal.org and read it. It's very long. It has like a boatload of hyperlinks in it. It has 123 references. It's kind of long and complicated, and of course I don't sign anything without reading the whole thing, so of course I spent like a long time reading the whole thing and clicking every single hyperlink and, you know, reading all the stuff on, say, the FCC's websites and the rules. And, I wanted to get an idea of, is this something I really want to sign? Is this something I really want to back up? And I concluded that, yes, yes, it is, because it's pretty darn well done.